Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. 2 days ago we finally started on Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, and you know what? Let's pick it back up and see what else there is to explore in Dracula's castle in 2035 in Japan for some reason. Yep, the story is pretty weird on this one, and it's pretty weird in general. No health or heart pickups, just equipment and leveling. It's very interesting. So we're going to explore a bit more of it today. It's been a pretty, shall we say, low energy week, so it might be a slightly shorter stream to prevent myself from being as terrible as last time. I feel like the last stream didn't go super well. Because even though the game was fun, I feel like I started shouting really loud into the microphone to compensate for my lack of energy. At least that's not how it felt when I was actually doing it, but when I was watching the stream back, I was like, wow, why am I so loud? More dialogue. Getting us started right. Hello, Soma. Hey, Yoko, I just ran into Graham. Really? Which way did he go? He was in a rush to get to the throne. Just as I thought, there is something important in the throne room. I'm sorry, Yoko. Well, what's wrong with you all of a sudden? He's not who I thought he was. He was kind to me because he thought I was powerless. I see. But his attitude changed suddenly when I told him about my power. But in his mind, he thinks everything in this castle is his. So that's the reason? But it's better this way. What is? The fact that he sees you as an enemy now means you're my comrade. The enemy of my enemy, huh? Does it? What, you don't want to be on my side? No, that's not what I meant. Ha ha ha, it's so much fun to tease you. But this is not the time to be fooling around. The dialogue is definitely weird in this one. Your presence here has thrown Graham into a panic. This is our chance. What sort of chance? Using his cunning mind, he's been able to evade us up until now. I don't think anyone has ever seen him panic before. I get it, circumstances right now are making him act this way. That's exactly right. This is an excellent opportunity to trap him. Well, I must be on my way. See you. Yeah, lots of story in this one. Right, I wonder what's ahead, because it feels like an endgame area. If they're talking about going to the throne room. Great. Get started by taking 1,000,000 hits. Let me just say once more. I won't waste too much of your time. No matter how many times I get hit this time, I'll still move on. That was slightly better, but only slightly. I feel bad for breaking that clock, but... Ah, I see. So once we have something... This music has some energy, doesn't it? Once we have something to dive down into the water, we'll be able to return here and do something. By the way, if my mic maxes out too much again, let me know. I'm trying to keep some distance from it. But it seems to max out a lot because my volume is very unpredictable. Oh, is this just a gauntlet? Well. Now we've met Guts Man and Bomb Man. Okay, the bombs are kind of slow, so he should be easy to kill if we just take our time. There we go. Level up. Okay, I wasn't sure if I could stand on that. That has been a consistent problem with this game for me, is I am unable to properly tell what's in the background and what isn't. Lightning, so we have the Lightning Doll's soul now, very good. We should probably try to get around him here, yeah. Whoa. I'm not sure if the bomb actually explodes on proximity, and I don't want to find out firsthand. It's kind of mean that the environmental hazards don't hurt enemies. That's one thing I enjoyed about Hollow Knight, is flying enemies could be guided onto the spikes. Well, it happened again. At least we don't have to watch the cutscene again, so it's all good. I wonder if the rock ability really is the best thing to use here. It's pretty strong. We'll almost make the same mistake again there. I backed out in time, though. Aha! Just throw a lot of rocks, always works. So why Why does it have green shoes? The design of those dolls is very strange, isn't it? They're completely wooden dolls, but they wear rubber shoes, I guess? Right, if you won't fight me head on, I'll just throw rocks at you. How about that? Ow. So it's fast, but at least she doesn't do that much damage. It's the big damage I'm really afraid of. Don't you think that's enough Medusa heads? Actually, I do have some potions that I can use. We should really buy more potions at the shopkeeper guy. The soldier guy. As always, the clock tower type area is difficult to navigate. This one reminds me a lot of the one in Symphony of the Night, actually. Though it doesn't have the same amount of water. We had a save point a little while ago, but I wonder if we could get another one, please. Great armor? I'm not sure if it's all that great. Well, we have somehow walked into a new area. Top floor. Listen to that climactic music. Long hallway with flames. Can I not do anything here yet? That's weird. Well, that might be the end if it's the top floor. They kind of nerfed the slide a bit, didn't they? It doesn't feel like it's a fast alternative in this case. I'm also taking far too many hits. Definitely gonna have to talk to the guy. Oh, it took a bit longer about that one. Not the most complicated enemy, but what can I say? Right. It's down, but I'm very close to being down myself. If any of you ladies could drop a potion, that would be nice. I guess not then. It's always like this. First stream goes really smoothly. Second one, death after death after death. I feel like it's been that way with every Metroidvania, Castlevania we've done so far. It's fine though, we'll get there. At least we know that the area to the left is kind of pointless to visit right now. Because there's a blockage in the way. So we'll come back there with new options. With new powers. There we go. There's that level up again. We also know there's no point in going down there where the doll thing is. Puppet. Puppet, doll. When it really comes down to it, they're very similar concepts. I guess a puppet is more a thing that's controlled, while a doll not per se. I don't know. I don't know the definitions of words. That room is just a mess. I don't even want to spend any more time there. Now, I would normally spend even more time trying to get this, but I think having all that money will help a lot in the future. After all, more money means more potions, means more survivability, means repeatedly jumping into the spikes. I'm just gonna let it happen here. I sort of, the way I came into this area is I basically just ran in a direction I could and didn't stop. And now I feel like maybe I've run into an area that is a bit beyond me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run through once more. If it turns out to be too difficult to manage, we may retrace our steps a little bit. Because there was this whole confusing garden area where the map didn't seem to make sense. I would like to explore that a bit more if possible. Okay, you know what? Let's not even bother with the enemies on the right side here. We already checked if there was a secret, and there is not. You know, I didn't point it out before, but these platforms look cool. I don't know why they look so cool. Because they don't seem that remarkable in terms of functionality, but they have a very nice design. Ow. I sure hate getting knocked off these platforms constantly, though. I just need to be more careful. Rooms like this always make me impatient, which causes me to make mistakes. But this thing is also just kind of annoying, the gremlin thing. There we go. That was a truly dreadful display of lack of skill. Okay. Time to face this guy with more health and magic on hand. Ow. It's hard to get away once he's stepping in your direction. It feels like the animation is a bit deceptive there. Because you can't really get away once he takes that step forward. You actually need to be gone before then. Well, we came in with more health, but now we have the exact same amount of health again. At least we still have some potions to use, but... This is where I died last time. Let's see if there's a save point here. Yes, please. Okay, good. Because that looks like a boss door, so... Somehow got through. Somehow got through. Woo! Just checking Twitch. Now I kind of feel like I should heal again. Oh man, you know what? It still says Harmony of Dissonance under the stream. It has been like that since the last stream too. Terrible. There, updated. What a grievous mistake. Okay, is this the throne room? I mean, this can't be the end, can it? Ooh. Hey, Death. Ah, we're attacking the Sai. A scythe making smaller size? That's a thing. Well, it's clear that we need a slightly different strategy here. That drum roll at the end feels kind of weird for a game over theme. Makes it sound more like the punchline of a joke. Anyway, let me quickly check out the souls that we can use. Because we've been using rock. But this is a flying stronger enemy, so... Well, it flies through the air. We used that one near the start a lot. It looks like it's only good if you're very close to enemies. This could be good, having something a bit defensive. I do want to try as many things as we can. It would be a shame to just use the same things over and over after all. I'm not sure what that does, but it looks funny. It doesn't look like it's very useful, though. But fine, let's try the spears. Spears are a good weapon for throwing, right? Okay, Death. Hehehe, indeed. Oh my, actually having to use different tactics. Okay, when it stops is the moment to pass under it. If you can. It's tempting to attack it whenever it comes close, though. Ooh, reflecting its bullets back at it is actually very strong. He's not actually as difficult as he seems. Oh, spoke too soon. He also does a beam attack, I see. That almost seemed inescapable, but... Oh, he's just... Ow. He just switched up his tactics completely. He's not using the other thing again. I actually prefer this attack over the rotating scythe. Am I even saying that right? Scythe? Oh. Hey, we actually managed a pretty, we managed to stay alive for pretty long that time, so how about we try that once more? Let me check OBS real quick, though. Yeah, it seems to be fine. I actually think the spears aren't that useful on reflection. I do like the shield, though. I'm not sure how good that is. Maybe against certain enemies, but... Don't know if Death particularly cares if you throw some stuff at him. Belt that lends its wearer a positive attitude. I mean, if you say so. Oh, actually, we should pick another soul set, but what? Maybe the ghost. It's just a free hit, basically. And we can do it from a distance. And we'll just use the shield primarily. And use that to get a hit in on occasion. Okay, come at me, Death. Okay, I need to be a bit more careful here. Yeah, reflecting those things back at it is really good. Okay, apparently I don't understand the definition of more careful. Oh, are we at the second phase already? If this can be called a phase, anyway. It's not a phase, Mom. Okay, so now we're getting rotating again. Seems like he switched tactics. Does he just do that regardless of how much damage you do? Does he just kind of switch up his tactics every few seconds, or...? Hey Lily, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think I'm probably here a bit early, though. Because I'm having major trouble with this one. Oh, okay. He has a bigger scythe now. Yeah, I've died a couple of times in this place already, because I kind of, last time, near the end of the stream, I just kind of ran into a direction until I found this, through the floating garden. What's your advice? Keep trying at death, or go back and get some other upgrades first? So don't even know if I should really be here already. It's probably possible to beat him, but maybe not with my skill level. Also, feel free to let me know if the sound balance is okay. I feel like last time my voice was a bit too loud. Right. So once the scythe goes down, the fight continues. That's important to keep in mind. Wow, that was a bit mean, wasn't it? I could up the volume a bit. Okay, I will in a second. The shield tactic is very good here. I should try to remember that. Oh. But the standing still and letting myself get hit tactic is not that good, apparently. And here I was thinking it would be over after I destroyed the scythe, but no. Yeah. Sorry about that. Right, I might have to backtrack a bit. I'm gonna give it one more try, just one more, and then I'm gonna backtrack a bit and see what other upgrades I can find. If I don't fall down anyway. Oh. Death is a bit binary in Aria, so you can get a specific soul and make it much easier, but it's kind of challenging otherwise. I see. Well, I'll give it one more fair go, and if it doesn't work out, I'll backtrack a bit to find upgrades to supplement my lacking skill. Wow, great start. Great. And I feel like the shield does make it a lot easier. I'm just dumb and impatient, basically. Like, if I just kept my distance from him a lot, I would basically win like this. I can consistently deal damage, so... Okay, he's switching tactics. Man, these laser beams. Clearly, death changes with the times. You can't just be a normal cloaked figure with a sai in the year 2035. You gotta have laser beams. Okay, that was a bit mean, wasn't it? My own fault in the end, but even so. Ow. Okay, there goes the scythe. Now we just need to not die from whatever this is. Okay. The problem is, I can't get accustomed to the second phase because I keep dying so early into it. So what keeps happening is I get better at the first phase, but don't learn anything about the second one. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back and explore a bit more. We know Death is here, so we'll just check him out in more detail later. Who knows, you might even find that soul that makes it a lot easier. We went here briefly last time and discovered there's nothing that can be done yet, but I'll still explore it for reference, so we at least see that it ends in a door and not in an unexplored room. It's always good to, yeah, it's the top floor. I'm guessing this is very end game stuff. Because, here I am, and that's it, basically. And kicking the wall really hard doesn't work, even though this area does look suspect. So, yeah. Just wanted to show that I had explored it before, but it wasn't on the map because I died afterward. Killing enemies is always good anyway, now that leveling up is really our only way to increase our stats beyond equipment. Oh yeah, so there was an item that I thought that had a pretty funny description. The Ancient Belt. Belt that lends its wearer a positive attitude. Good item. If only it was that easy, huh? Ow. Just heading back to the old save point now. There's a really annoying disc armor here. But I learned how to avoid him. Yeah, now that we have the shield, we may have to experiment a bit. But we may also, if we want to do more exploring, we may have to switch back to the floating thing. It's not very strong, but I do appreciate an attack that doesn't force me to aim. It's easy to use. Do I want a hint on a useful soul? Yes, please. If you have any useful tips to share, please go ahead. There are a lot of enemies, so knowing which ones have useful souls could be good. So yeah, the floating garden. I actually just basically, I didn't stay here for very long. I actually ran through it in a panic to get to a save point. I remember the devil being harder in other games, but... It had an eye on its forehead and you commented on it being reused from another game. The big ghost, then? I don't have the big ghost yet. But that's something to keep in mind, thank you. I got it? Right, cool, cool. I'm happy I could remember that. Owie. That'll help a lot with the death fight. Okay. In that case, we'll stay on the lookout for the big ghosts. I mean, I don't remember exactly where they were. This is a beautiful area, though. Pleasant blues and greens. I think I said this last time, but it does bear repeating because I just ran through it. There's something to be said for a garden with the moon overlooking it like that. I find myself getting confused as to where I am and where I'm going in this particular level. Oh, hey, a save point. You know, I would have been able to explore this area more thoroughly if I had just explored it more thoroughly in the first place. That's how it is, isn't it? You explore to get more abilities to explore. Having this save point would have made it a lot less scary. Also, is that a skeleton with a cape? Kicker skeleton. Also, can I tell you something really terrible I did? I actually had the stream game set to Harmony of Dissonance for the whole stream last time. Completely forgot to switch it to Aria of Sorrow. This is something to keep in mind, I guess. I guess I'll save now that I'm here anyway. Man, I love the effect when you save. Are they throwing knives? That's a new one. Yeah, I don't quite comprehend how this area interconnects. I'm thinking that's probably the point of it, but... Okay, last time I was really nervous to fight this guy, but this time he's going down. Yeah, I went on the top side of all those past rooms, because I just quickly wanted to get through it. But there's no rushing in a Metroidvania. At the very least, it's not a good idea. Also, I see the werewolves have interesting colors now. And fire attacks. Circle of the Moon had the skeleton acrobat. Harmony of Dissonance had the commando skeletons. Aria Sorrow has superhero skeletons and capes. Yep. Seems like we need some silly skeletons in every Castlevania game. I left so much unexplored, but then again, these pillars are in the way, so... So the imps can also hold you in place, that's a bit annoying. Oh right, the cockatrice. I remember being thoroughly amused by its design last time. What is that, a whole man riding a half horse? Nice. There are really way more save points than I had anticipated. When you're panicking, you really overlook a lot, right? I was so set on closing off the stream that I ran past 2 save points. I gotta say, the design of cockatrices is a lot scarier in The Witcher 3. Yeah, they just look like big old chickens. Oh. You gonna try to turn me to stone, buddy? That was surprisingly easy. I can't believe I was intimidated by that enemy. I can see that we're going to need something like the Rock's Feather or Sylph's Feather or whatever to jump up there. We don't have the jumping ability to do that yet. So there's plenty left unexplored here, but that's okay. We'll be back here soon, once we find some more good stuff. So I feel like Soma says something when he gets a status effect, but it's not quite nunny. I need to listen carefully for it. I do miss my nunny a bit, but... Ah, it's the theme again. The main theme, I guess. Yeah, and we can't do anything here until you have the ability to dive down, so... That's the end of that for now. I do really like this this theme though. It's like I said, it's not exactly awake from Circle of the Moon, but it's good. It's always so satisfying how they come apart. I think he says Matsui when poisoned, which is a word I only know from watching Nichijou so much. I see. I wouldn't know, unfortunately. That could be it. But the only Japanese I know is Nani! And also Konnichiwa. I think it's disgusting. Oh! Cool. I guess that lends some personality to him, at least. Okay, so I don't know if there's any value, but I've been making a point of regularly talking to the girl. Okay. A message from Arikado. From Arikado? Yes, it's, there's an area accessible by traveling through water. Without scuba gear, it may be too tough for a human to handle. I see. Come back again later. I'll have another message from Alucard. Hey there. Oh, he's also talking about Arikado. Yeah, sort of. Is that weird fella a friend of yours too? You're more popular than I thought. Don't much like people like that, so what can I sell you? Do you not have scuba gear? That would be very convenient. Oh wow. With all these weapons he's selling, you could say it's a partisan issue. Well, anyway, it doesn't look like he has actual scuba gear for me, so... So where do we want to go next? The middle of the map still looks like a worthwhile place to explore, so maybe we should go there. Not really any point in using the teleporter if we're gonna go there, though. Oh, he also said that if he eats rotten food, I see. I guess that makes sense. There aren't that many games where characters eat and then respond to the food. Another game I recall doing that is Metal Gear Solid 3, right? Where Snake is like, tasty. Come on, give me more souls. I wonder if there's a soul that makes it more likely for other enemies to drop souls. Wouldn't that be something? Most enemies are already very weak here right now. Alright, let's explore up here now that we can. Oh. Are you serious? He wasn't letting me buy over 9 potions, so I was wondering what was up with that. You just can't carry more than 9. I guess that's to prevent you from cheesing the absolute heck out of bosses, but... not sure if I like that. Just let me play the way I want. Okay, we haven't explored here, so... we'll probably find some interesting things here. Maybe. Like enemies that we can easily tear through. Okay, I'll stop being immature about it. I'll get over not being able to pick up more potions eventually. I can't imagine that equip being particularly good for me, but... copper plate? You'll never catch me, copper. Yeah. No point in wearing that right now. It might have made things easier early on, but... haha! He never saw me coming. And a scarf. I guess there's not really any point in wearing that either. But at least this is now explored. And that's the important part. By the way, I can't help but notice that it says 46.2% explored. Yet it looks like we have explored a lot. Like, is there going to be this giant segment added to the top or bottom? Or maybe left or right? I'm inclined to start speculating about how this game twists the formula, because we've seen upside down castles and dark sides of castles. Castles in Europe, castles in Japan. Imaginary castles. Yeah, I probably just need a better jump to actually get over here. It's not gonna happen with just the spirit ability, probably. Now this is familiar territory, but that's okay. Alright, this is another room we couldn't explore before, but now we can. Maybe? Or maybe we can't. Weird. Haha! You can't tell me what to do. Except they can kind of tell me what to do because I can't get up here. Ah. Why do you have to be such spoil sports? I was able to get up here, but now I can't get up there. I was so proud of my own little speedrun tactics there. Well. At least we've explored a few more spots on the map. And that's gotta be worth something, right? Alright, but what about up here? It's apparent that we also need some way to jump higher to get up there. So that's unfortunate. But we haven't run out of options yet. Oh, I actually wanted to consult your expertise once more, Lily. Does every ghost, every spirit you pick up... Wow, did I just say it wrong 3 times? Does every soul you collect contribute to improving the soul set you have of 1? Like, for example, I have 3 skeletons. Does that mean it's stronger than the winged skeleton that I only have 1 of? Basically. Is Tiny Devil better than Winged Skeleton because I have 2 of them now? Or not so much? And do you actually need to get all 9 before it's at its best? And is it just... Oh, you know what I mean. One wonders how you can grab that though. Maybe there's a soul that actually grabs items for you. Reminds me a bit of Hornet Man's power in Mega Man 9. Like Hornet Man's little hornets would attack enemies and then bring back the power-ups they drop. Very good ability. I always loved that one. Okay. I climbed up here and all I got was a lousy 100 bucks. 9 of the zombie ones doesn't make zombie that good. It kind of scales based on how good the soul normally is. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't word that properly. What I mean is 2 skeleton better than 1 skeleton, or do you need to go straight to 9 for any kind of improvement? Like, does each collected soul improve it? Or is it just the weaker form and then you get 9 and then it's the stronger form? That's what I mean. Like, is it a step-by-step progression, basically? Ow. I feel like I could have gone here before. It gets better with each stall you get. Okay, cool, thank you. Very useful. Ooh. You have to love this when there are bells you could ring. I can't even ring the big one. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. Mind up. That wasn't really all that incredible, was it? Hi, mind up. Are you really gonna make me grab that other soul set? Okay, then. Fine. High potion. And that's all there's to this room then, huh? It's as I said, exploration doesn't feel as rewarding when the rewards are very temporary things. I'm glad that I got a high potion, at least that seems to be a rare thing. And should make the battle with death a lot easier. Just trying to remember where the big ghosts are, though. I feel like I'm going in the right direction, but I might not be. Oh yeah, there we go. Some of the good equipment is hidden and that stuff feels a bit rewarding, but yeah, I agree that getting potions is weird. Yeah, exactly. Considering the focus seems to be so heavily on leveling up, what they could do is give you an EXP bonus whenever you uncover a secret room or something. That could really tie the different things together. Maybe a bit arbitrary, but that's one way to do it. Aha! Skeleton Knight. So should I just grind on this giant ghost here? Oh! Well, there we go. I wonder if I can get another one easily by doing this. Come on, give me another one. Bring me another. Come on, now I'm committed. Now I want another one. Unless you can't actually grind it from the same one. Well, there's the tiny devil again, but... Come on. You know you want to give it to me. I can definitely get it from the same one. Good, 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 good. There we go, another giant ghost. Should I try to go for one more, or should I go straight back to death now? Weird question, but should I go straight back to death? This is a good grinding room, though. Would be even better if we had an attack that could instantly kill the skull. You're probably fine to give it another shot. Okay. Must admit, I feel a little bit committed to doing it because I already killed it so many times now, though. Though I guess grinding isn't the most interesting process to watch. Okay, I won't spend too much more time on this. Just gonna do it a few more times to see if I get the soul, and if not, well... Level up. There we go. It's tempting to start fighting even more of these little ghosts too, but... Actually, it would be faster to go down here to the teleporter, right? Oh, hello there. Okay, let's save all this progress we made. Very good, very good. We're almost up to 50% of the map, too. Okay, we're going the long way around then. Do the flea men have spirits or souls rather you can acquire? I don't think I've seen it from the flea men yet, but they are a type of enemy. One would assume you can get a flea power. Ow. The knockback feels pretty extreme in this game. I wonder if they upped it or if I just notice it because I keep getting hit more. I definitely feel more intimidated by the enemies in this one than in Harmony of Dissonance. It's not a huge difference though. Okay, let's go say hi to Satan then. There we go. Another message, huh? Somewhere in the castle there's a monster that can stop time. Yes, we've seen it. Are some monsters immune to being frozen in time? You know, I wonder if this game has multiple endings. One would assume so. Alright, let's head back to death. We can probably take him on. Actually, I haven't even looked at what the big ghost does. Ooh. It's a bit like that shield, but... It's a bit like that shield we already got, but it's on all sides. And doesn't seem to cost as much magic. But I'm guessing the trade-off is that you can't reflect stuff back at him with it. Maybe. Wait a minute, did I miss something? Am I not in the right place? I must have got turned around somewhere. Where was the path to the floating garden then? I'm almost sure I came through here. I guess I'll just save and have another good look around then. Maybe retracing my steps a bit more will jog my memory properly. Okay, I remember this room. Okay, maybe this is where we found the area in question. And that's why I misremembered it, because this room has a similar design. Yeah, this was it. Okay, good. I'm not so good at keeping water areas apart, apparently. We're going back to this area, but let's take a quick moment to listen to this music once more. Petrification, nice. Let's just quickly make another save here in case we die a sudden and horrible death. Because that journey through the clock towers, pretty rough. Huh. I didn't explore here. Castle map 3? Oh, nice! This is good to know, but it doesn't really alleviate my concern, because... well... there's no way this small extra bit is gonna be enough to make it 100%, is it? So I'm still waiting for the twist to happen. I don't know when it'll happen or how, but we all know there's going to be a twist to all this. Can't get over there yet. We lost some time by jumping down, but another mind up can't go wrong. Okay, another place we haven't explored yet. There we go. It's easy to get across here. Oh, this leads into another part of the garden we haven't seen before. How thrilling. You might at the very least reach that coveted 50% mile marker. I would really like the Devil's Soul, but I've killed it a few times and not gotten it yet. Then again, it might not be that good. But hey, it's good to have. I mean, I have a passive that actually makes me stronger as I collect more souls, so... if just for that one. Another room we haven't explored. I can't believe what I just witnessed. Mandragora. I wonder if what happens if he successfully pulls that thing out. Because we all know the scream of a Mandragora can, depending on the lore, paralyze or even kill. Okay, I should probably try to get up there without getting hit. That would be preferable. Okay, you wanna play it like that? And I'll just cheese it by attacking you from down here. It's over, Dead Warrior. I have the low ground. I see there's money there. And once again, it's so satisfying to see them come apart. Kaboom. Since we're treading familiar ground, I guess I can give you some updates on stuff I've been doing. I've mentioned this on stream, but I've been trying to look for some additional work on the side. It looks like I might be getting a job as a post-delivery person. I've been invited for an interview anyway, so let's hope that goes well. I think it'll be enjoyable. This is a beautiful city, and I can really use some extra exercise, so let's keep our fingers crossed for that. For the rest, just ongoing projects. Did some more animation today. Thank you, Lily. I do hope it'll be, it'll end up going alright. Interviews are always scary, you know? And hey, Wise Duck, welcome to the stream as well. I see we've landed here again somehow. Might as well save then. You gotta leave in about 10 minutes. Alright. Well, thank you for stopping by anyway. I do appreciate it. Oh yeah, kick during a double jump by pressing down A. Interesting. Oh. When you say rip, do you mean rip the stream? Okay. That's a bit awkward. If you're in the YouTube audience, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to tap out for a second and check what's going on. Oh! Okay, no, I see in the dashboard it says there's a network error. But rip getting up that early, indeed. That's something. Well, I really don't understand how this place works, the floating garden. Sometimes you go back to an area and then you take the same entrance or exit you did before and it leads to somewhere else. That's what it feels like anyway. The days go by fast. I'm glad to hear that at least. That's a good sign. Alright, we're back in the clock tower of doom. Time to get impaled on spikes. Yeah, I'm the same way. I have to allow for at least 15 minutes to get out of bed. It is an unpleasant experience at the best of times. Okay, another save point. Okay, we're going to go fight Death again, and this time we're prepared for his shenanigans. Ow. There is something to be said for flexible hours. If I do get the post-delivery job, it will be somewhat flexible. Basically, you can come and get the mail anywhere between 11 and 1, and then deliver it anywhere between 1 and 5, or something like that. Of course, I do need to get the job first. Let's see, what else is there to discuss? Today I animated an old man. So that was interesting. I've been involved with this little project, which is a dating sim for a French developer. And apparently one of the characters is an older gentleman. I guess there's no accounting for taste. Level up. Right, I tend to set my alarms like when I was in school, I set them 45 minutes before I had to leave. And when I set my own schedule, I do it an hour before I have to work. Usually. I like to have some time to mentally prepare myself, basically. Oh yeah, Ben, we did play some Worms with him a while ago. But I still remember the days when we used to play a lot of Left 4 Dead together. He definitely hasn't been that actively involved anymore. Alright. We're all decked out for this battle now. And we can try, but I'm not sure if Sea of Thieves is his thing. He does stream a lot on Facebook though, doesn't he? Alright, it's time for death. Are you guys ready? Oh, this does bounce the bullets back. That's good to know. It's kind of hard to control where, though. Ow. Okay, I'm not doing this. I need to get used to his patterns again. So we'll just call this a test attempt, not a real attempt. Okay, our shield has run out. Oh, there he is again with his laser beams. But this time we brought items. So we're gonna scum the heck out of this battle. Okay, when I said scum the heck out of this battle, I didn't mean I should just start damage tanking him, but it's kind of what happened. I just want to get through that phase. Okay, there we go. Feel free to stream the next 3 sessions of Sea of Thieves 51. Maybe I will, maybe I will. It kind of depends, you know. I do feel like having everything be streamed adds a certain pressure to it, you know. Like there's less room for just candid conversations. At least that's what it feels like. Wow, this guy is just relentless. Death, please. Death, are you gonna stop yet? Okay, now I am trying to damage tank him. Welp, rest in peace. Death comes for us all in the end. Hey there, Invader Tech, welcome to the stream. Wait, what? Reggie is retiring? That's the first I've heard of that. I guess it was bound to happen at one point, but that's kind of shocking because he's been such an iconic part of Nintendo's brand even for a long time. Oh, okay. I just need to be a bit more careful here. It's not that hard so long as you keep your distance. Just when he rotates, keep your distance. That's the trick here. His replacement is Doug Bowser, I see. Appropriate, I suppose. Yeah, rip Mario, rip Luigi. The next game is just going to be exclusively about Bowser. They're gonna release a new version of Bowser's Inside Story without Mario and Luigi in it. I really shouldn't be trying to attack him when he does the beam thing. It's tempting to try to get a shot in whenever you can, but it's not really the smart thing to do. Or you play as Bowser and succeed at kidnapping Peach. That might be interesting. Of course, there have been games from Nintendo where you play as the bad guy. Ow. Okay. This is not that hard, I just need to pay more attention. There we go, that's how you dodge that. He has clear telegraphs. I'm just terrible. Ow. Okay. I never expect when he comes back. Somebody get on that. Yeah, they could. Although, then they'll just have a post-credit scene where Mario saves the princess after all. Because that is how the Nintendo do. This is Aria of Sorrow's version of death, yeah. Okay, I'm finding I have a hard time to deal with it when he does. How much farther do you think you have? Good question, actually. So let me just check the progression here. We're at about 52%, but that's just how much of the map we've seen, or at least that's what I assume it means. So in terms of game progression, who knows? This is only the second stream, so I can't imagine we're that far. This is a cool intro for a boss, though. Wastes no time, but still, okay. We just need to learn the second phase more, and not get damaged during the first one. That's really all that needs to happen here. Okay, don't get too greedy. Alright, he's going to do that attack. Death's laser beams. Ow. Took a hit there, not good. This game has, well, I don't want to spoil any story elements. Oh. Well, the story has been interesting so far, I'll say that much. I mean, taking place in 2035 and then in Japan instead of Transylvania. It's something. Oh, almost got me there. Ow. He did get me there, but it was a small hit. Okay, I'm losing the flow, taking way too many hits. I'm getting frustrated because it takes so long to get out of this phase, and now I'm taking sloppy hits. Maybe I need to do some level grinding. Maybe. I hope not, though. Ow. I find myself never being prepared for... What did I just use? Well, whatever. Okay. I guess I'll just be in damage tank country then. There we go. Damage tanked successfully. Bye-bye. How about that, Death? Also, you know how you can tell this Castlevania takes place after the turn of the millennium? Because there's a dedicated dab button. So I wonder what power-up lies beyond here. Walk underwater. Nice. Was dabbing even a thing when this game came out? Nope. Why can you even go in here? I thought this might be like a shortcut or something, but... it's clearly not. This was a cool room with a cool boss battle, though. Even if I decided to just damage tank it by the end. What can I say? Pattern recognition is not my strongest suit, I guess. Because like Harmony of Dissonance, they put little rooms everywhere that look like shortcuts that are actually just walls. Wow. The fake outs, though. Just turns around in one frame. So yeah, I've stolen Death's soul, apparently. Well, it's time to go back now that we have the ability to walk underwater. Because there are a few more rooms that we can explore now. This is a new one, though. Well, not really. There have been other Castlevanias where you can walk underwater, but it's been a while since we've had that anyway. Last time was Symphony of the Night, right? Where you could get an ability for that. Or equip, rather. I'm guessing they put this here specifically so you can test the new soul set out. Needles. These are some cool, evil-looking statues, though. Nintendo posted a video on Facebook. Reggie wants to share a message with all the fans. Check it out later. Alright, thank you, Weistuck. And thank you for joining. I hope you have a good sleep and a good day at work. See you tomorrow. I should probably head up and save once more before we explore this area further. See ya. Feels really good to see all that health fill back up. But yeah, man, Reggie retiring. He was kind of the face of the Nintendo brand, you know. He was a part of what made Nintendo cool, quote unquote. So many changes. Another phase we probably won't see at the Nintendo Directs anymore then. Alright, there's more to these clock towers than it seemed. I was expecting like a little secret room with a little reward just to reward us for testing out the new ability, but this looks like there's a whole separate area to this. He threw it up there. I don't actually need to use it to activate it, right? I see, so this will lead us into a new area. Or an old area. An old area, okay. Well, that was probably a bad idea, but we can always come back there thanks to the teleporter. It would have been a grave error to do that before finding the teleporter, though. But as it is, it's all good. Right, so I can remember at least one more area where we could make use of walking underwater. And that's the area I mistakenly went to when I tried to find the floating gardens again, so let's try that. It might just be a little power-up, but, well, there are no power-ups. It might just be a little equip or potion, but even so. It'll be good to have that spot on the map explored and adding to our percentage. We might even get a few more souls on the way there, so... Aha! Come back, give me more souls. Well, it didn't give me another soul, but that's okay. Because I always get experience at the very least. Let's make another quick save here. I wonder, does this stream feel very different from the last one? Because I was so tired last time. I can barely remember anything I said. This stream feels a lot better. I feel a lot more in my element right now. Even if I lost to death a few times. There's more talking. Is there? Okay, that's good at least. I tried to prevent long periods of silence, but you don't want to be talking just to fill space, you know? When I say something, I want it to have some kind of substance. Yeah, we'll return here once more and see if this leads to anything. Because like I said, if this map needs like almost 50% more, then there needs to be something big we haven't found yet. Considering we're already over 50%, I doubt it's a dark world, but it has to be something. First walking on the water, then walking underwater. I like the way they disappear when they die. With all the little bubbles. Okay, here we are. New area. We're being beset by sea urchins. Okay, thanks for watching the stream. I'll just be on my way now. No, that's a slightly horrific looking enemy there. I would think that's a boss the way it looks, but the game is even lagging a bit here. Okay, one of them is done. Whoa, we're not standing in a good spot here. Level up. Well, that was pretty horrific, honestly. Is there any way to descend quicker? Because it's a bit slow the way you land. Ooh. It looks like a powerful sword. Rahab's sword. Rahab. Enchanted Sword of Ice. Pretty fast too, nice. I'm guessing the element will make it weaker against certain enemies, but... Okay, you know what? I don't need to see you again. Well, we have to get out of here with some haste. Oh man, I'm just running into a new area now, desperately trying to find a save point. Successfully. Right, so we've completely, we've walked into yet another new area. This is what I thought would happen. Cagnaso? What does that mean? Save me from this curse, Mother Mary. There's some unnecessary detail to all these sprites, isn't there? Some of the names of these enemies here. Yukobak? Yukobak? Anyway, now that we have saved, let's check what's to the right. Dead Crusader? It would be kind of annoying if we had to wait for that enemy to do its attack every time. Once again, I am baffled by what I'm witnessing before me. Is that Neptune blowing a seashell? Okay then. Maybe I should just explore the downside first, because going back up seems to get me hurt a lot with these enemies here. I don't like the Dead Crusader guy. Way too much trouble. More trouble than it's worth, really. I wonder if the soul of that one is really good, though, considering it is kind of troublesome to defeat. Oh, Triton, not Neptune, I guess. Super potion. Whoa. You got him just in time there. Nice try, Ton. Wait a minute, so they took the skull tower or bone tower, put a fin on the side of the head, and now it's a fish head? Okay. I guess that's one way to create new enemies. Oh hey, I got his trident. Nice trident. Ow. This is a cool sprite though. I like how he's just lazily sitting inside that thing, letting the fish carry him. Like a royalty. Whoa. I wonder if I'll find another boss in this area. And more to the point, I hope I'll find another save point in this area too. Ooh, hey, slime. He just exited the room. Didn't even want to deal with this. I guess I can understand that. I feel like I just did something really mean. Is it just me? Why was there a fish? Why is there a fish here? You need water, little buddy? I guess that doesn't work. It was a good idea though, right? So how do you pronounce these enemies? Un? Wun? In that case, there were 2, though. And here there are 4. Nice. And there's the save point I was looking for. I kind of want to see what the soul of the slime would do. But that begs the question. What just flew over my head? That begs the question. What do slimes even have a soul? Oh, it's this guy. You know, the guy who used to be a boss, and now he's just a regular old grunt guarding some random room. Big Golem punches enemies. That's pretty clear cut, really. There's so many of these little areas that make me think there must be something here, and then there's nothing there. A purple slime, huh? Okay, there we go. The mermen aren't very... Nightmare. That's a very cool enemy. I was just stunned into silence again just by looking at it. Very well animated too. But when a flaming horse just suddenly comes at you, how do you respond? That one just exited the room again. That room felt a little bit dangerous, so I decided to just escape to wherever I could. Don't throw your fruit at me. Ow! She does like a health drain. And here I thought only Venusaur knew how to use Mega Drain. I mean, actually all grass type Pokemon can do it, but... Don't even want to deal with that guy again. Armor of Water. Stronger against water attributed attacks. It feels like this one is a lot less dangerous when it's not in the water. So that's pretty good. Yeah, using the super potion would be kind of a waste, wouldn't it? Yeah, I need to be careful of this guy's breath. Like, he doesn't do the attack that often, but when he uses it, it's very dangerous. How many Tritons do they have? Okay, this looks a little bit horrific. But it ended up not being all that dangerous, huh? This guy is not even that dangerous, though, is he? I'm trying to find a way to heal because I'm in pretty bad shape, I gotta say. Well, this took a turn for the worse. Darn, I hate to be interrupted. Yoko! Are you alright? If you're okay, say something, anything. She just got stabbed, buddy. I'm alright, thank you for rescuing... Rescue? Oh, okay. Graham, that jerk. What has he done? He has absorbed this castle's power and he's gotten much stronger. My plan has failed. Save your strength, there's no need to speak. Be cautious of him, but don't overexert yourself. What? Yoko? Oh, she's just unconscious. She's still breathing. I underestimated the amount of power he acquired. Don't just stand there mumbling. Yoko's in bad shape. Go, I will see to her wounds. I can't just leave her like this. She's my friend. Do not worry about her. I believe there are other things you need to do. Graham went to the throne. What's there? What are you hiding from me? I cannot say. You must go there yourself. And if you don't, you will lose Mina and Yoko as well. Their fate... Yoko as well. Their fate is in your hands. I don't like your attitude, but I don't think you're lying. I feel as if I'm being manipulated. I don't like it, but I'll do as you say. But if we ever escape from this castle alive, I want to know everything. Fair enough. Now be on your way. Well, they're gone. Now where could this lead? The arena! Oh! Classic! I really would have liked to heal. Or at least, you know, get some kind of way to save. Because now I'm... Because I'm in a pretty awkward position right now. Well, that was pretty much exactly what I expected to happen. That's a lot of exploration we just lost. Oh, we didn't even get the soul this time. That sucks. It's really painful to lose progress and to be unable to get what you lost again. Well, hey, we got another merman soul. Doesn't really make up for it, but I guess it's one thing. Another one? Basically just rushing through it now. I seem to hit that trident every time I try to get past it, so... Yeah, rushing doesn't get us anywhere, but... Underground cemetery? There is sure a lot to explore here, isn't there? You ever have those moments where you're just walking and then Satan appears out of nowhere and sucks you in the face? It's been one of those days. It's fine, it's a new area, it's going to have new challenges. I don't mind. I'm just sad that I didn't find a checkpoint, or save point rather, before losing all that progress back there. Like I said, rushing really won't benefit us at all. But I just want to get back to the progress I had. You know that feeling, right? There we go. Just gotta watch out for that big old hand there. There we go. No soul, but at least he didn't damage us very much. Yeah, patience and perception is just the key to everything. If you allow yourself to be frustrated, you'll start doing things in a sloppy way. Why did I never continue exploring this with the flaming horse? Maybe I should have just gone here first in the first place. Does this lead back up here to the save point? That would have been good to know. This is an adorable little enemy though, with the spoon. A spoonful of fire. Not sure if a spoonful of fire makes the medicine go down, but the attempt is appreciated. Now, if this isn't the secret room, I will eat this controller. Okay, well, be right back. I'm just kidding. But seriously though, nothing? I've never been more surprised by the lack of a secret room before. And I have been surprised on many occasions. I was wondering how I could get that one. Well, this makes everything a lot easier. Remember when I got like 2 or 3 merman souls all at once? That's another thing from the last run we will never get back. Okay, I'll stop complaining about my loss of progress now. In the end, it's just fair punishment for failing to pay attention to enemy patterns. I was rushing it and I paid for it. That's the truth of the matter. Also, it would be nice if Satan could leave me alone for a little while. Alright, I got here and then ran away because I was scared of the health stealing stuff these ladies did. Maybe passing them by is the better option. No music here, huh? That's a little bit ominous, I have to say. I don't know what that means. There must be some way to get through there. But what? Perhaps I just don't have the ability to get through this yet, but... Well... At least we know that area probably isn't the right place to go for now. Not until we find a way to get through that waterfall. Maybe by using high speed. Or freezing or something. You'd think this sword would do the trick, but... These guys are so annoying. The way they fly around you is kind of unpredictable. And fast. You just need to wait until they attack. There really is not much room to... And this room has to have something more, right? Surely. There has to be more to this room than just this. You can stand on top of them for a while, as I just noticed. Just don't spend too long doing it. Right, we should probably just head back to where that cutscene happened. And actually find a save point there, if at all possible. Oh, it creates more... Nice. Now, isn't this a cool look? Sometimes I do try a bit too hard to fight the enemies that are there. Slime, there we go. I was wondering if they had a soul. Apparently they do. Slimes do have souls. He didn't get time to attack me that time. Just good, because I don't like having to move away to avoid the trident. The fish are actually way more annoying. I feel like I just absorbed the projectile there. That was weird looking. This is where the cutscene happens, right? Up here. Any way to skip it? I would really like to just get to a save point, please. This happened last time too, you know, Satan punching me in the face. This is definitely a rough area we found ourselves in, isn't it? I need to approach it a bit better, I think. What is that thing that flies across the screen, though? I've seen it a few times now, but I still don't really know what causes it. I really should not be picking so many fights. Yeesh. Oh. Think I got the Mandragora just in time there. Okay, maybe we don't want to explore this room any further. I don't know what would be the best direction to go in to try and get a save point. Because there's just a bit too much. I keep taking too much damage. Now, the proper solution to that would be to be a bit more careful. But I've never even heard the word careful. It's certainly not in my vocabulary. Okay, so we're gonna try to find the save point here, I guess. High mind up. That's pretty good, but well, it's not really worth exploring this dangerous area for, is it? It's been so long since we found a secret wall. I'm a bit starved for them walls. Them breakable walls. Okay, so the laser beam skeleton. Another dangerous returning enemy. Though the other one kind of shot a beam from the chest, so this one is not exactly the same. Am I gonna have to save every step? Maybe so. Because the curse is such a bad start, you know? You immediately have no magic to speak of. These enemies are driving me a little bit crazy, I'm not gonna lie. With the obnoxious way they move when you move. That's the kind of enemy I can never get used to. Okay, can we please just rush by him now, please? Okay, I think I rushed by them successfully. Also, that maxed out the mic for some reason. Sometimes I feel like if I stop talking for a while and start again, the volume is suddenly way louder. Like there's some sort of weird normalization process going on with the audio that it shouldn't be doing. Like when if it wants to normalize, fine, but then normalize it so it doesn't sound like I'm screaming half the time. Okay, not too much fighting. This next guy needs to die and quick because of the Mandragora. Fall and go straight left. There we go. No need to be afraid of that guy. Just slap him until he dies. Now, the enemies here, maybe I made this room way more difficult than it needed to be by not just attacking the enemies. Once again, my lack of patience has cost me dearly. Now I keep saying this, but it is always weird how many monsters from different mythologies Dracula seems to involve in his shenanigans. Like Triton is a Greek god, right? Do you ever feel like you walked into something you probably shouldn't have walked into? You fellas alright? This is kind of scary, honestly. That's just the sound here, screaming and moaning and stuff. Ew. Very scary. Thank goodness though, a save point. But dang, this room is unnecessarily frightening. And unpleasant to be in. Isn't it weird to have NPCs that are not hostile, but just creepy? Just kind of walking by. They're often more scary than the monsters are. Oh hey, $2,000, thank you. Okay, yes. Getting double teamed by a pair of jaguars. Where jaguars? So yeah, this is quite the unsettling area. Like suddenly replacing all the music for creepy voices. I have to admit, it's a... they really got the atmosphere in this area down. Although, I can imagine that if it were a big area, it would quickly go from scary to annoying. But the boss is already here, and well, considering the build-up, I'm not sure what to expect, but it's probably nothing nice. Of course, it's this thing again. It has some kind of a face. Creepy. Legion again, huh? This giant ball of corpses. It is a very creepy idea, isn't it? I see what the intention here is. It's, you need to stay ahead while dealing consistent damage. Interesting how they weren't aggressive when we were approaching the room. I wonder how much health this thing has, though. Regardless, I'm very happy I got to save before I walked into here. I guess that is an improvement over other versions of this boss. Most of the time, this boss kind of sits in the middle of the room, drops enemies all around you, and is creepy, but doesn't actually do that much. This one actually follows you around. Somehow. I mean, I don't know how it manages to float, but in terms of a boss, that's a bit harder to deal with. Especially because the angle changes, so if I had magic, I would have had to grab a different magic spell for when it approaches from above. That's why I switched to the rock. Because I can actually hit multiple parts of it with that. Also, let me know if I start to talk incoherently. I have a tendency to start articulating less as I get tired. Not that I'm that tired yet, at least I don't feel tired, but sometimes I get tired without even noticing it. That's how tired I am. Okay, come here. Okay, that was a waste. That guy takes a lot of hits. I wonder if we're even supposed to be here yet. Probably. We just need to figure out a better way to deal with it. Let me think. Something that attacks from the side is good, I guess, but stop in midair sounds good. Ah, we need the headhunter here for that huge boost. I mean, it's not really huge, but it is a boost. Alright, and I guess we have 3 tiny devils, so maybe that'll be good to use. Okay. Armed with a new strategy, let's try that again. Let's not listen to the moaning for too long, because we'll start to freak out. Come on then, Legion. Ooh, this is really good. Can damage the whole thing with that. That is a good thing. Okay, this is a significantly better start anyway. The first time I just kind of kept getting hit because I jumped up too late and let him push me into a corner. Kind of awkward to have to wait for him though. It doesn't feel that threatening when he takes this long. I wonder if he's gonna speed up once we damage him a bit more. Also, this background, look at those pixels though. That is the lowest res swirling vortex I've ever seen. Oh! Okay, he got a hit in that time. Gotta be careful I don't get too cocky. He may be slow, but he's still big, and he can still get us if we stand still, after all. And again. So far, none of his parts have fallen off yet, which worries me a little bit. I hope I have the right strategy here. I mean, he's not like the one that actually heals, right? If he healed, I could see it, I think. Gotta stop taking hits. If it's a battle of just perseverance, then continuously getting hit is gonna get in the way of that. He does seem to be dropping corpses left and right, so I must be making some kind of progress. And now we wait for him to come down again. And then we go up and wait for him to finally follow us again. This is a weird room though. What is this metal cube even for? Oh hey! A part actually came off. Took a while, but I guess we're making progress after all. I was worried we might not be, but ow, now it's shooting at me? This means we'll have to be a bit more careful about when it aligns with us. Initially, the horizontal alignment meant I could just attack him for free and not worry too much. But now he can attack me with that thing. And I would really rather not have to use my super potion. Ow. Okay, another part has fallen off. Okay, we need to be careful of that attack. Right, the core is probably what we should be attacking, right? Though, of course, destroying the parts makes that easier. Oh, where's it gonna shoot at? I feel kind of bad about being shot from off screen. Well, there's no corpses left, so now it's just a cage with a pink ball in it. Much less intimidating in terms of looks, but much more dangerous in terms of attacks. What an interesting reversal. You just gonna stay up there, buddy? Gonna come down yet? What's it doing? Okay, it's no longer moving along the set path, it seems. Well, I refuse to use this, so there goes the super potion. I feel bad about it, but I really didn't want to lose at this point. It took way too much time and effort. So if that cost me a super potion, so be it. Better than keeping it until the final boss and then never using it, you know? I hope there are more of those in the game, though. Okay, there we go. Legion. Okay, very good. We made it. That coven seemed so significant, but seems like there's much more to explore in this area, huh? Well, hey, another high potion. That makes me feel a little bit better. It's no super potion, but it's still a potion. Oh, more of your type. Well, they're a lot easier in horizontal rooms, at least. They're only really very obnoxious in more vertically oriented rooms. Gold ring. I see, so it makes enemies drop more money. I don't feel like we've really been in trouble in terms of gold, so I'm not gonna do it, but it's good to have, I suppose. Ripper. So that's what flea men with knives are called? Ripper? Okay then. Ah, finally, a new ability. Recognize places in which time has been stopped. Galamoth. I don't know what that means. Recognize places in which time has been stopped? What? I'm guessing that's one of those things that's just inherent now, so I don't have to equip it. I don't know what it means to recognize places in which time has been stopped, though. I'm guessing it's a useful thing to have, though. But I did have to waste my super potion, so I do feel a little bit bad about this one. It's always like that when you enter a second phase where the gameplay kind of changes. The strategy and the patterns kind of change. And I have so much trouble catching up. This was a cool little area, though. I'm happy there's no more creepy moaning sounds now. Oh, hey, it's a plant lady again. We saw a lot of those in Symphony of the Night. Okay, very good. Now this cutscene we've already seen, so I'm just gonna rapidly tippity tap through it. Let's head into the arena once again. That skeleton got me last time. I need to be more careful about that. Can this room take it easy? Okay, so rushing through that room, bad idea. Perhaps we should explore the other areas to the right a bit more first. And leave the arena for next time. That's what I'm feeling right now. I feel like having the Flame Demon Soul could be really good. Because having a powerful fire attack might be useful against certain enemies after all. Right, let's just get back to a safe area on this side. Explore a bit and then call it done. Because we've been streaming for 3 hours already. I'd love to continue, but it's past 10 PM and I do need to rest up a bit and do a few other things as well. You never know when clients have more to say. Such is the life of a freelancer. You can't just separate yourself from your inbox and phone for too long. I decided to completely reset that room. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Nope, stay away, Satan. These mermen just won't chill out. Okay, almost to the safe point. But of course, this guy is waiting in the middle of it all. He seems kind of indecisive about the whole coming in my direction thing, doesn't he? That was close. That actually startled me a little bit. I was sure he was gonna get me there. Come on, die already. This guy just won't give up. That only took 1,000,000 hits. Whew. Imagine defeating the golem only to die to some random bomb armor guy. Alright, you know what? There's a lot more to explore here, but I think I'm gonna keep that for next time. We're now at 64%, that's a nice number. Because Nintendo 64 and all that. Let me just save once more, just to be absolutely certain. Very good, and then we're gonna make a very naughty save state. Okay, then we're gonna close this off. Okay, so game is very fun. The story is definitely remarkable. As I said, it's quite something. I wonder where where it's all leading up to, and whether or not there will be multiple endings, and whether or not I've already put myself in the bad ending by being so terrible at this game. But anyway, that was fun, and we've made a lot of progress. So, let's see. I think I'm going to send you over to Pi, as Nash is not streaming today. It's his off day. Though, of course, if you wanted to follow Nash Lex's channel and watch him play Dark Souls in the coming days, I would recommend that. But for now, I'm gonna go over to Pi. Say hi to him for me, and he's playing BioShock right now, so that's very, very cool. So, thanks to everyone who stopped by, thanks to Lily, thanks to Clive, thanks to Wise Duck and Invader Tech, and everyone else who stopped by. It's really very much appreciated. You guys make this all worth it. So, until next time. And if you happen to have the opportunity to visit Pi's channel, please do. So, have a nice night and see you later. Bye bye.